Today we're going to talk about 5 ways that you can make money with your Chinese mini excavator. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any further updates. Let's jump into it. I'm not going to go on and say, start landscaping or start doing masonry. This is specifically talking about 5 ways that are niche businesses within the mini excavation business that you can generate money pretty quickly, whether it's through Facebook groups, local groups, paid ads, Craigslist posts, services that people constantly need done that they're willing to pay for, and it's pretty easy to get the work. So number one is going to be underground gutters. You don't need to have a huge excavator or any super fancy equipment. In Connecticut, it's really popular because, we get a lot of rain. It floods people's yards out. So to get people's gutters underground is a really, really popular business around here. And all it takes is an excavator that you have to go probably a maximum of 2 feet into the ground. And other than that, you're just going to be laying pipe and backfilling it. The second niche business that we're going to talk about is post hole digging. So if you're a fencing company and you have an awesome application for one of these machines, that's great. We have guys come in here all the time that buy a machine and they fire a guy the next day because the machine is just so much more efficient. But if you specifically specialize in post hole digging, you can charge $100 to $150 per hole that you bore out. We sell the augers here. They attach right to the front of the machines, and you could put this on a trailer. You don't really need anything other than, gas and your mini excavator to go in. They're going to have the holes pre-marked out, and you're going to be able to pop them, down the row and be in and out pretty quickly. The other really cool thing about this is that you can get subbed by a lot of guys that don't want to make the investment into the machine, and you can have a really, really niche service that you can offer them. Next business I want to talk about is firewood. So obviously these aren't firewood processors, but you can pick up splitters pretty quickly. One of the biggest issues when you're selling firewood is moving material around. With these machines, they lift about 650 to 700 pounds, and they come with the manual thumb. You can also add the hydraulic thumb, and it's really easy to lift the log, cut it into your 16 or 18-inch lengths, and then put it through your splitter much, much faster. You're going to save your back. You're going to get about 5 times as much done, and it's a pretty low investment for the yield that you're going to return on that. Cords of firewood around here sell for about $300 to $350 a cord. Your material's free, so it's really just your labor, but adding a mini excavator is going to cut way down on the manual labor that it takes to process it. All right, the fourth business that I want to talk about is utility trenching. It's really uncommon for electricians and plumbers and HVAC guys to have one of these machines in-house because they don't want to make the initial investment and they don't want to keep up on the maintenance, which leaves a really good opportunity for you to buy one of these for $5,000 or $10,000 and be able to put it to work right away, digging utility trenches subcontracted for those guys. You can go on Marketplace, you could scroll through Google, you could find all these companies, call them up and say, hey, I dig trenches and you're going to do your work and I'm going to come back and backfill it. There's really, really good money in this. There's really good demand. It doesn't really fluctuate with the economy because service businesses are always working. And it's a really, really good niche business where you don't even have to build the website and do all the marketing and everything like that. Just call up some of these other contractors that already have the work and go fulfill the need. Finally, for number 5 is demolition and junk removal. I don't know if you guys have ever cleaned out like an outdoor space, garbage next to a shed, demolished a shed, tried to load up all that garbage into a truck or a trailer, or even a rented dumpster. But doing it by hand really, really sucks. Everything's heavy, wet, moldy. It's been outside forever. Buying one of these machines is like being the Hulk. You're able to lift up to 700 pounds with it, and you can cut your jobs in like an eighth of the time that you're going to be able to do it by hand. Cuts down on the labor that you need to have, so you could even potentially do it by yourself. These jobs are pretty easy to find. I stump grind pretty much full time, and a lot of customers ask me if there's anything else I can do, and I ask them for the fun of it what else they're looking for. Chances are it's something junk removal related, cleaning out an area of brush, cleaning out an area of overgrown forsythia or something like that. So having one of these with one of the million attachments that we sell for it is a really, really easy way to make money right away with your machine. I hope this helps. My background is in digital marketing, web design, advertising, stuff like that. I love niche markets where it doesn't cost you a fortune to get into it. We're not recommending that you take out HELOCs on your houses and really overextend yourself. If you're a new business owner and you're just looking to, get into something quickly, those are 5 great ways to do it. And we've seen people have really good luck with it. So good luck, and we'll catch you next time.